Hey, Rochester, Tariq here at WDKX Wake Club along with DJ Site. You can check us out every weekday morning, right, Site? We start off the show early. We go all the way up till 12.
That's right. And it is the WDKX After Show podcast where we take topics that we talk about on air and we bring them here to the digital world.
And we just extend it out a little bit. Today is not even a great debate. I think we would all agree. Brinks truck breaks down, opens up door, money comes out.
Yeah, this happened in Illinois about a week or two ago. The back door opened, 300,000 just started raining in the streets like they're in the strip club. They said about, well, I don't know exactly how many, but there were a lot of people that were in the area that ran over and grabbed money and took off.
Well, listen, here's what I will say. For the 99.99999% of us, I don't care where you are, what you look like, how much money you have or you don't have. That bad boy, it's just human nature, Site. Yeah. It's human nature to see all that money flying around and like you were like a kid who's in like that ticket booth at Chuck E. Cheese. You just like
with the air blowing it.
The
money room.
You can't help it. You got to go get it.
But I think every human being, I'm not going to just say American, but every human being in the world has wished at least 2 times, maybe 3 times, when they seen the armored truck on either on the express or on the road. Man, I just wish it would flip over and the money would come out.
Well, I mean, you know,
and nobody gets injured. Let me put that.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's gonna be some injuries. But on top of that, though, I just think, what are the chances of that happening? Like, that's like
winning the lotto.
The lottery. Like, I'm not talking the scratch-off lottery, which we've all won at one time or another. You know, win your money back, win a couple bucks here and there, whatever, a couple hundred, maybe a couple thousand for some of you out there. Maybe you hit the big one. Who knows?
Right.
But, like, this is not that. This is like the mega millions, because this doesn't happen a lot.
So what do you do with that back now? I was about to turn that in. I'm trying to protect the money. No, that's my excuse.
To turn what in?
I'm gonna turn the money in. No, that's what I'm telling them if they catch me with the bag. Hey, I know I'm trying to save the money. I'm trying to be a good citizen. So why are we at your house with the money? Because I got to count and make sure everything is accounted for.
You better have me on videotape about 100 witnesses. Plus, my passport has to fall out before I admit I have any of that money. All right.
Well, Tariq, I remember a long time ago, this was years before you came to Rochester, and I was a little kid. There was an armored truck robbery. Mm-hmm. And the people that robbed the armored truck stashed the money in a van, and I believe they ditched the van on Jefferson Avenue, and it was there for like 3 or 4 days, and I think it was like $1 million in the back of that van.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This was
for 3 or 4 days, $1 million in the back of a van on Jefferson Avenue?
Yeah, this was like 90, 91. I remember the story. I was like 9, 10 years old when it happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure if we asked some of the older people around here, they'll tell you they remember it was a big armored truck robbery, and the money they couldn't take all the money, and they dished it on Jefferson Avenue.
Wait. I'm sorry. There was an armored truck on Jefferson Avenue.
No. It was a van. They robbed the armored truck, so they took all the money. They couldn't take all the money, so all the money that they couldn't take from the van,
they just sat in the van.
Right, $1 million on Jefferson Avenue.
But who would have thought a van on Jefferson Avenue would have $1 million?
Yeah.
Like, there's plenty of vans on many streets everywhere. You're kind of like, you're thinking to yourself, maybe somebody's sleeping inside of one, but you're not thinking $1 million.
And I'm not sure why someone looked in there or if they were doing alternate park. I'm not sure exactly how it was discovered, but it was discovered.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's a heck of a come up. Wait, discovered by whom?
That's what I'm saying. I can't remember exactly how it was discovered. I'm not sure if it was the police doing maybe, because, in the city of Rochester, you have alternate parking. And if the truck was the van was there for a couple of days,
they probably were like,
either a neighbor called in or the police were.
How bad would you feel if you're the neighbor?
I'd have been pissed.
That damn van. There's always that one person in the neighborhood. That damn van been there for the last 3 days. I'm sick of it. I'm calling the city. And then they call the city. They're just like, how many was in there, man?
Blew away your blessing.
You mean that I'm there? I call the cops on. Come on, man.
Yeah,
that's a rough one. That's a rough one. That's the karma of being the one on the street that's always complaining about stuff.
Yep. We want neighbors to pay attention, but sometimes
I shouldn't even say karma. That's not even the right word, because you need them.
Yeah.
You need them when somebody breaking into cars or somebody stealing cars.
We're calling the police about somebody this van, don't look if like that's what happened.
They don't look like they belong in the neighborhood. Like they have value but sometimes they go overboard and they do stuff like that. It's not funny.
Oh man.
Damn, man. All the solutions to your problem in one complaint. And then the next thing you know, look
Just
at
like
what we
that,
found in
Stone.
this van.
You thought Hammer blew money fast.
Oh my goodness. Thank you for tuning in for the WDKX After Show. Make sure you subscribe to WDKX Podcast Network, and you'll catch us every weekday morning on 103.9 WDKX, Rochester's #1 rated radio station.